everyone, and welcome to today's interview. I'm going to be hanging out with Margie Akinyi. She is a young, rising YouTuber who does videos about natural hair, about fashionable DIYs, and also a bit about travel. Welcome so much, Margie.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and thank you so much for all the contribution you've had on our show. Most of our DIY videos have actually come from her. They're so fashionable and they're so easy to do at home. Yeah?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So thank you so much. That's actually one of the reasons I really wanted to have you on the show, just to appreciate you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So maybe you can tell us, why did you decide to do those three topics? Natural hair, and your hair looks bomb, by the way, to start with.
Thank you very much.
Let me just be like everyone else. And, is it yours, Niyako?
Oh gosh, unataka proof. It's all mine.
Yeah.
From the root, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you just had to cover it so that we don't feel jealous. But it still
insists.
looks so nice. It looks
Thank you
really
so
nice.
much.
Yeah. So maybe tell us why you decided to settle on natural hair and fashionable DIYs that you do, which are so easy, by the way.
Okay.
And then you've introduced a bit of travel.
Yes.
Yes. Tell us about that.
Okay, so for hair, I've always been the type who likes to do things myself, which is like my mantra throughout. So I would do my hair, and walking around the streets, people would ask me, oh, where did you get your hair done, whatnot, or what can I do for my hair? So I'd have to, I'd find myself sharing my tips with them. So I figured might as well just have them on a platform and then just redirect people there.
Okay.
Yeah, and then for the DIYs, well, I'm a very hands-on kind of person. I like to make things and create things and use things or wear things that I've made. So that just brought that into the channel, I guess. Then as for travel, which is new to me, but I really want to get more into budget traveling, because you see a lot of people traveling, but everyone is like, oh, where do I get the money?
Yeah.
Or how do I save up for that?
Hey, but then this budget for Addis Ababa, there's budget for Mombasa, and then there's budget for Addis
There's also
Ababa.
budget for Addis Ababa, yes, yeah. But when you break it down, it's budget travel is actually very possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's something I want to look into.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And just maybe going back to natural hair, and because we're on Fashion Diaries, let's talk a bit about where you see this fitting into fashion, and what future do you think it has? Do you think people are going to be on the runway more with their natural hair, leaning towards wearing your hair as it is?
Natural hair is more of like a lifestyle.
Okay.
It's something that you do the same way you wake up and brush your teeth. You'd do your hair.
Yeah.
Or take care of it or whatever.
Yeah.
So in terms of embracing it, I think we can say we've noticed a lot of people embracing the natural hair and wearing it as is, which is something I'd like to promote. So I do think it's something that's growing, and I don't think it's a trend because I don't think it'll end.
Yeah. And do you see it fitting into like major runways and just
I think so. I mean, I'm not really a big follower of like fashion and whatnot, but the few that I've seen actually do incorporate natural hair models.
Yeah.
So
like Lupita wears her natural hair so many times on the red carpet. Yeah. Okay. So maybe tell us a bit about the journey to starting all this YouTube vlogs, and just where did it all begin? You've talked about wanting to wear your hair as it was, then guys asking a lot about it, but just the journey of beginning the channel. It's one thing to say I want to be on YouTube, and then now starting it. Yeah, and how much you've grown, like the journey it's taken you to grow until here.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I just started with what I had really, because it's a bit intimidating, because you'd be like, okay, do I need a setup, equipment, and lights and camera and everything? I
saw you started using your phone.
I did.
Yeah. Okay.
I just figured if I'm gonna keep making excuses, I'll never really start. So I just started with my phone and eventually got a camera, and here we are. So at least the feedback also inspires me to continue creating. Yeah. So. Which
is actually a lot of positive feedback. Like all her videos, guys, they're all about good comments. There's no trolls.
Good vibes.
Do you just pray so much?
I do. I really do, because the internet can be rough.
Okay, yeah, so it can. Yeah. So she really has good videos. And then maybe you tell us about the fashionable DIYs.
Yeah.
The hacks.
Okay.
Yes. How do you come up with them, or what inspires them, or do you just wake up and you have an idea?
Okay, I like my DIYs to be something that I would actually use myself. So whenever I feel the need of something, like if I need something, I'll think of, because one, you can buy it. Yeah. But two, I just find a way of making it, and then I would say the ideas come with, I don't know. There's no textbook to it. So if I realize I need somewhere to store my earrings and I don't have like a set or anything, you make it. I mean, I'll just think of a way to make it. And share it. Is there like pressure to come up with videos every now and then? Because I mean, ideas can have like, True, they can have a slump. Well, a bit, because then again, you also want to be consistent with whatever it is you do. So there's a pressure to like consistently post.
Yeah.
But what I do that works for me, which is also a hack, I guess, would be whenever I have my creative juice is flowing, I just create so much, so that I have like a backlog of content. Yeah. Then that way I'm able to just release.
Kidogo kidogo.
Because it's very difficult to just decide. Every week I'm going to be creative.
I mean,
dependent on you.
It's like just teach us. You always master. Okay, fine. And then about, I saw that you have a boyfriend that you do DIYs with. Maybe you could tell us about that.
Oh wow. Okay. Where did you see?
That was me throwing you off. She has so many fun videos, guys. It's not just about fashion.
So I threw random things in there.
Yeah. Okay.
That was one of my videos. Yes, but I
clickbait. You really had us.
There. Don't believe everything you see online. It was just one of those things to change things.
Because I was like, okay, now are they real? Are they not? Should I invite him? Should I?
Oh wow. Well, no, it's not a couple channel.
It's your own channel. All right. So maybe you could tell us, how do you describe fashion as Margie?
Okay. Let me see. I would describe fashion as how a person carries themselves, I guess. So that can be in terms of attire or hair or accessories or whatnot. So generally, I'd say how a person carries himself, because I think everyone defines fashion differently.
Yeah. Okay. This is how you carry yourself. Thought-provoking. But you like to be politically correct so many times, yeah?
It's safe.
It's rare. And then what would you say then is your personal style? Like, how do you carry yourself? What's your fashion style?
Yikes. Okay, I wouldn't know how to put it in one word, but I would say casual. Is casual a term?
You know, on Fashion Diaries, there's no wrong or right. It's just different. Just describe it as you know it.
I would say casual, because I'm not too serious, but then again, I'm not too laid back. Because I think how you carry yourself is how people treat you.
Yeah.
So I like to be treated seriously, but not too seriously.
Okay.
So I'd say casual.
Do you say then is your personal style? Like, how do you carry yourself? What's your fashion style?
Yikes. Okay, I wouldn't know how to put it in one word, but I would say casual. Is casual a term?
You know, on Fashion Diaries, there's no wrong or right. It's just different. Just describe it as you know it.
I would say casual, because I'm not too serious, but then again, I'm not too laid back. Because I think how you carry yourself is how people treat you.
Yeah.
So I like to be treated seriously, but not too seriously.
Okay.
So I'd say casual.
Yeah? All right. Robert says, dress the way you want to be addressed.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah.
Heavy.
You know? All right. Then the next thing maybe we could talk about is your inspiration to create and to just come up with these things. Who do you look up to in terms of, let me start with one, natural hair. If you go to all the people that give inspiration, who is your number one?
Would it be selfish if I said myself? I don't know.
I mean, you know, there's no right or wrong answer here.
I wouldn't really say I would look for inspiration from a person.
Okay.
But I would generally...
Self-sufficient. Okay.
Humbly, modestly.
Okay.
But I think I would say I'd find inspiration everywhere, really.
Okay.
So I can't really pick one particular person, but I would get inspiration from many different places. So be it people, be it architecture, which is what I do, be it nature, whatever it takes, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, okay, let me try to frame this differently. I meant, like, who do you look up to? Like, you say, that is a really nice natural hair vlogger.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would say the OG when it comes to like natural hair on YouTube would be what's her name? Oh my goodness, I think she's called Whitney, but her channel is Naturally85. She's very herself.
Her hair is good,
and she doesn't just push things to your face like products or advertising or whatnot. So she just does her, and then you borrow what you can from her. So I would say she would be my first inspiration. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And actually, when you talk about products and pushing advertisements, have you been able to do that so far?
Yeah, a few times, I think, because you'd find a brand stumble upon your work or something, then they'd like to work with you. So I have worked with a few. I can count them on my hand. So not that many, but a few, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but it's very difficult to like try and align their philosophy with your content.
Yes.
So sometimes it gets a bit tricky. There are some I've had to turn down because they don't really.
Yeah, because you have to be authentic as much as you want to partner.
If you're just advertising.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do you toe that line of, because it comes with some money, I mean, yeah?
Sometimes, yes. But I think the main point is to always understand and remember your why, because your why keeps you going.
Yes.
So if you started this for money, your why will be money. So whichever comes, you do it, I guess.
Yeah.
But if your why was something else, like for me, my why was just to share with people and inspire people how to take care of their hair.
Okay.
So it doesn't really matter the products. It's just about having the knowledge first, then gauging what works for you.
Okay.
So of course, sometimes the money is good, but
yeah. Okay.
there's a chemistry, so
that would be like, no, please, thank you.
Maybe in a future, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. And then in other terms of maybe the DIYs and the traveling that you've recently started, do you have people that you look up to in those categories?
Well, funny enough, I don't watch that many DIYs videos myself.
Yeah?
Because I wouldn't want to, sometimes you see something, then it locks in your brain.
Yes,
so
you want to copy, yes.
Without necessarily knowing.
Yeah.
So I try not to watch too much so that it doesn't interfere with my space. Yeah.
That's nice. Awesome. And talking about creativity, she's also an architect, yeah? A graduate architect.
A graduate architect.
That's what you're calling it, yeah?
Yeah.
Because she's not yet practiced, so she doesn't have the license yet.
Exactly.
Yeah, but yeah, tell us about that. How do you handle that on the side?
Wow, okay. I just finished school recently, like a few months ago, so I've not dived into that yet. I still have some free time, so at least I'm able to balance as of now. But once that starts, I guess we'll cross the bridge when we get there.
So do you have any plans of doing it full-time, or is it going to be YouTube full-time?
Full-time, because I think, but then again, it's kind of like in the same lines, because I'm still creating, only now professionally. Yeah. So I do consider on doing it full-time, yeah.
The architecture? Wait, what?
Architecture and YouTube.
Full-time? I mean,
well, I guess now YouTube would be part-time.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
All right. And that's clear. Okay. Any parting shots to any person who's doing fashion DIYs out there or natural hair videos? Yeah, what would you tell them, especially the ones on the rise?
Oh, okay. Okay, I would say, first of all, never compare yourself or your journey or anything, because there's no manual to it. So people grow at different rates, which is fine. Yeah. I guess every dog has its day.
Exactly.
So sometimes that can get to you, looking at the numbers and all of that, who has more subscribers than who. So sometimes it can get to you, but never compare your journey, and don't try to be something you're not, especially when you're in front of a camera. You're showing yourself to literally the whole world on the internet. Yeah. So it's
it goes back to being politically correct,
Yes, exactly. So always try to just be yourself, be authentic, because people will definitely know. And then the thing is, you have a life outside that. Yeah. So if you can match that, it's going to be easier for you as well.
Okay. Yeah. All right. There you have it, guys. That has been our interview with Margie Akinyi. She is so pretty. She is just, she's hair goals. She's doing all that on YouTube, and she's still doing school, and she recently graduated. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, guys, we hope you've learned so much, and we hope that you can go on YouTube and watch some of the videos that she's created for you and get to learn a few things on DIY and natural hair and traveling. Yes, upload more. Thank you, guys. That has been it. See you next time.